Step 1 to changing the tire: leave them lay outside in the sun, get them soft. Otherwise, you're struggling. And while you're busy with step 1, it's always a good idea to remove these valves. Probably not even going to focus, but anyway, while you're busy with step 1, it's a good idea to remove the valve stems from the tubes, so let all the air out. This makes a lot more sense. Then, once it's been outside in the sun for a while, come inside, can loosen up this bead lock. Or you can break it off. Two choices there. Then you come here and you loosen this valve off. The valve stem has a nut on it. Just loosen that off. Right, tube's loose, bead lock is broken off, but that's loose. Alright, now you can start getting the tire levers in. I've already checked that the bead's off, but nothing wrong, no harm in doing it again. By the way, you just struggle until you get this motherfucker loose. And then you can now eventually casually take little bites to get it over. Of course, the whole thing is the tire, the bead needs to be right inside the rim, right in the middle. Okay, half of it is out. Let's get this tube out. Christ. Now you just fucking manhandle the shit. Tube out. Fuck. Of course, I was struggling so much, I had to figure out another way to get the tire off on the other side. So if you can see in there, that's the other tire lever. So that tire lever I'm sticking in inside the rim, inside the tire, over the rim, and then grabbing the tire. I know the angle's wrong, but sticking it inside, grabbing the other end of the tire with this lip and really forcing it over, cranking it over, and then that's the only thing that seemed to help me. I've never struggled as much to get a tire off. I know front tires are considered the most challenging, probably because of this small little cutaway here. This is so tiny you cannot get the bead of the tire in there correctly. But either way, finally got it off. Next, taking this off. I don't need that because what I'm doing is putting taking this hub and I'm using this hub to put my 17-inch Motard wheels on. So the rear tire should essentially be easier. I just notice now there's no rim lock in here. It's supposed to be a rim lock over on that side. Why the fuck are you not loosening? Loosen, you piece of shite. Boom, loose. Alright, let's get this stuck in. Oh, easy. Beautiful. Okay, rear tires, one side's off. Let's get this tube out. Oh, okay. There's no, essentially there is no working tube. The valve has been ripped off because there's no tire. I mean, there's no rim lock, that's why the valve got ripped off the tube. Now let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, you can work, I'm sure you can work. Look how quick that was. Not so fucking bad. Here's the valve that got ripped off because they never had a rim lock. This is a rim lock. What a rim lock does, the tire bead sits in between the rim lock and the rim, and that as this gets tightened down, it secures the tire in place so it doesn't rotate.